What's up everybody, it's your boy Root and we are back for another Trails of Cold Steel video. Last time we took on Sarah's first practical exam. Let's just say I may have underestimated that machine a little bit and we paid the price. However, we eventually came out on top. Then she announced that the special curriculum for class 7 is field studies. So right now this is the squad. We got Alisa, Laura and Elliot, and we are headed to Celdic Market Town. That's pretty much all there is that happened in the previous video. So before we get started, there's one thing I want to say. So the first about 5 or 6 videos of this series I actually bulk recorded. Then once after editing I realized that the amount of talking I was doing when I was doing the narration I was doing for those audited text, so the text where there's no voice acting, I'm gonna stop doing the voices for those because I just feel like it's oversaturating the video with my voice, and also there's no sustenance behind that commentary. So I'm gonna change up the style of my videos a little bit as far as my commentary goes. I hope you guys like this better. If you have any opinions about it, like whether you like the change or you liked how I did it before, please comment down below so I know how you guys like my content. Thank you guys for putting up with me and being patient. And let's get right to it. So we're going to conversate, I guess, with each of our team members. And it looks like finally, after that previous bonding event, especially where we helped her out with the cleaning up the equipment, and the things that happened in class where she was helping us out, she's a lot more open to us finally. So she's never been here before. Well, she is from Rower, so I believe Rower's quite a ways away from Celdic. Like, she would not really have a reason to come here. Of course. Okay, so that's interesting. So a lot of the high quality goods are from Barryhard. Remember, and Barryhard is under what's it called? The Alberias. The Alberia noble family, which is Yusa's family. Hey, Reen trying to make a date? Reen trying to make a date? What's my boy got for us? Okay, he's got a blade card. He got some blade cards. Yeah, so we got the blade deck from the mission from George where we had to deliver something to the old man Mike. I think I edited that out of the video, of the previous video, of whatever part that was, just because nothing really happened in there. So I'm probably, when I do play these, yeah, so everyone has a blade deck, so when I play them, I'm only going to be doing it for the link level experience. I'm probably not going to put it in the video. If you want me to include any of my blade matches with the class 7 members, comment down below as well, and then once I see that, I'll remember for the next time. And last but not least, oh, we can talk to Instructor Sarah too. Let's talk to Laura first. This is our first time interacting with Laura outside of just random encounters at the campus, because she hasn't been a part of our squad at all. In the beginning, she's very focused on like training and then like getting better as a swordsman. Right. So everyone in the class are kind of confused why she would do this. So remember, right now, they're going on their first kind of trip, so they don't really know what to expect or what is their methods behind anything. This is still the first month of them being at the academy. So kind of like whenever you went to high school or college, it would be like your freshman year, your first month. That's kind of what it means. That's kind of how it relates. But she is knocked out. Is she knocked out or is she just pretending? Who knows? Like I said, she might be pretending. That's much of an understatement. Sarah, do not let Sarah's nonchalant attitude fool anyone. Alright, now let's talk to Sarah. I highly doubt she's gonna say anything because she's knocked out, but let's see. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot sleep on trains or airplanes. I usually just end up staying up the whole entire time, even if it's over 24 hours. It doesn't matter. I cannot sleep. They're so uncomfortable in my opinion. At least like the kind of seats that I get, because you know, gotta be affordable, you feel me? Alright, so I'm gonna play Blade against these three real quick. Once I'm done, we'll go into the next sequence of this event, and hopefully we get to Celdic sooner rather than later. Are we finally almost here? Celdic Market Town. To say I haven't been here in years is an understatement. Literally in life, well not really in life, but in game it's been years. By the game timeline, it has been years since I've been here. It would be even better if we could see outside the train. Yeah, so Celdic is a pretty good place. You got like open greenery. You have the little like mini town, but the most important is the marketplace for sure. The vibe you get from there's nothing like it.
本日はクロスベル方面行き大陸横断鉄道をご利用いただきありがとうございます。次はケルディック。バリアハート方面にお越しの方は次でお乗り換えとなります。
Alright. Yeah, so the Crucian is Arberia territory, and we're going to Celdic. So Crucian province, like a area of land essentially, like multiple towns can be in it. And then the Arberia house that noble family owns the entire area, anything that's in it. So if I have a house in the Crucian province, then I technically I live under Alberia's rule. Is essentially how that works. Sarah looking tired, even though she just had a nap. She probably had some drinks. I know I've said this many times, but the OSTs in this game, Celdic Market Town, we have finally made it. We are back. Well, if you've replayed the game, we are back. If this is your first time seeing this, then not so much.
ここがケルディックか。
のんびりした雰囲気だけど、結構人通りが多いんだな。
あちらの方にある大市目当ての客だろう。外国からの商人も多いと聞く。
なるほど。デートとは違った客層が訪れてるのね。ちなみに特産品はライ麦を使った地ビールよ。
I told you, dude, Sarah totally came to have some of that beer. She ain't trying to do no work.
君たちは学生だからまだ飲んじゃダメだけどね。
Yup.
いや、勝ち誇られても。
She's trying to make. Hey, it would have worked on me if I was one of them.
別に悔しくありませんけど。さてと、それじゃ早速今日の宿を案内してあげるわ。と言ってもすぐそこなんだけど。
あ、はい。
お願いします。
Let's go. Time to go to the inn. So like it says in the rules, I can only use the inn for healing once a day. But yeah, the grand... Oh, who is this? Purple Lightning is Sarah. Purple Lightning is Sarah. It's like her street name, you could say. I personally like it though. It's pretty dope. Although her hair doesn't really look purple, but yeah, you know, it's neither there nor here. Whoa, 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 bro, chill. Don't be looking at them. They belong to Reen, the harem king in the future, harem king in the making. Sarah's best friend, Margit. Literally the only reason so why she wanted to come. Yeah, so based off that, it seems like this was planned in advance. I don't know who would have done it, but it's for sure not Sarah. She ain't doing all that planning. She's more of a spur in the moment kind of gal. Okay. Let's go. Let's get this thing started. Time to get the field study going. And she's going to go straight to the pub. Yep, I knew it. Straight. Yep, can I get some beer and snacks? Drinking at noon. I used to do that all the time when I was in college. Actually, I literally used to have like a beer at 9 a.m. It was awesome but terrible at the same time. Uh-oh. We're all in the same room. You know what that means. Laura don't care. She's really like, especially in the first game, and like when we first see her, she's very like tomboyish, more so than anything else. So seeing how she would develop into more like ladylike would be very interesting. Hey, at least there's not 2 beds. Imagine if there's only 2 beds, that would have been hilarious. I don't think they would have done that ever, or even thought of doing it, but something just interesting. Sarah insisted on us having the same room, but why? Did she deliberately put Reen and Alyssa in the same group for this too? Who knows? Because I feel like she did that with Machias and Yusis, so it's possible. Oh, so the beds did used to be together. Okay. Yeah, see, Laura doesn't care. See, military, yeah, she's like very straightforward, training, military type gal. She's gonna go straight to Reen. She's gonna turn straight to Reen. Watch. Yup. I don't think he has any history of going into another girl's bed, like, yet. Like, he doesn't have any of that history. I don't know what she's talking about. Maybe if we chain Reen to the bed, yeah? Kinky. She's just putting up her front at this point, honestly. She's just playing hard to get. Alright, now, let's get it. Our activities, our quests. Okay, so with these assignments, I'm going to do the requested ones, and I will leave those in the video, but if the optional quest isn't, I don't think is anything interesting or contributive to the plot, then I'm just gonna edit it out. Because some of the optional quests are actually fairly interesting, but I feel like some of them are also extremely just boring and monogamous. So we got a highway monster. Dope. So we already got a boss to deal with. This time I'm not underestimating no one. I'm gonna stay focused. Alright? No losses in this video or the next. We got this. Changing orbment lights. Okay. For the common cold. Let's see. Does this sound interesting at all? Okay, so basically we gotta find medicine for the church. Okay. I might keep that in here. 200 Celdic radius around Celdic, so we can't. I don't think Celdic is a great distance. I don't know. I feel like if you converted it, it would be like smaller than miles for sure. Has to be small. It's not always 200 miles. Maybe like feet. I don't know. Like the way they measure distance in this universe is kind of hard for me to translate to reality. It just looks like a list of menial tasks to me. Remember, in I don't know if it's the video right before this one or the one before that, but right after I got those notebooks from Toa, we had that conversation with Sarah, where she said to Reen that she wanted to prepare him for this. Yeah, see? Sarah wanted to prepare Reen for the field study. This is what she was talking about. Well, she probably stayed around a little bit for that too. I'm gonna laugh so hard if Sarah gave this communal room just to mess with Elisa. That would be hilarious. Just to tease her, that would be awesome. But yeah, Sarah told Reen that I just wanted to give you an experience about what would happen during the field study. And the tasks are fairly similar, besides the monsters, of course. We didn't have any monsters at Trista. So that's the main difference here. Hey, Sarah. Cheers.
この一杯のために生きてるわね。
She's got a point.
完全に満喫してるし。
しかもまだ昼前なんですけど。
あら君たち、まだいたの。
Enough for her cheeks to be red.
私はここで楽しんでるから遠慮なく出かけちゃっていいわよ。
もう勝手にまとめないでください。
Get lit then, Sarah.
何なんですか？特別実習の内容って。
思っていたよりもハードじゃなかったのは安心したんですけど。
Don't underestimate them. They definitely have some sort of purpose.
まあそうね。とりあえず必須のもの以外は別にやらなくてもいいわよ。
Feel free to just ignore the rest if you want. Oh, if only do the required ones? Okay.
全部君たちに任せるから、あとは好きにするといいわ。
If you're playing through this game yourself for the first time, I honestly highly recommend doing all the optional quests, besides just for the trophy, but also because of the items. Sometimes you get very like useful accessories and quartz and stuff like that. Plus you get AP, and with the AP you could get like additional rewards that will help you through your playthrough.
だからそうやっていい加減なことを言わないで。
It's interesting how Laura's very analytical and Elisa and Elliot are taking this at face value, and Reen's already figured it out based off his previous conversation with her.
いや、そうした判断も含めての特別実習というわけですか。
どういうこと？実習期間は2日間。A班は近場だから明日の夜にはトリスタに戻ってもらうわ。それまでの間、自分たちがどんな風に時間を過ごすのか、せいぜい話し合ってみることね。
So I find it very interesting how we're given tasks, but they're not being forced upon us. Besides like the required ones, like we have to make the decisions. So it's like promoting teamwork, communication, analytical skills, which is why I really like, I'm a huge proponent of things like this rather than like paper testing, which is very common in like, you know, American school system, but you know, let's not talk about that. We're here to have fun and enjoy this gameplay. Yep. See, Laura is very like analytical. And his tasks were, especially that day, like literally all I did was do errands. Like for George, I had to deliver some sort of like scale to, I forget who, but it was the guy, the cooking class, the cooking club guy, the head of the cooking. I think his name is Nicholas. Then I met Old Man Mick, who's actually a really like has sources. So I talked to various people in the town, got to know them. So it's very mundane tasks. So it kind of relates to what we're doing besides the monster. And the school. Oh yeah, we did do the schoolhouse. So actually it is almost very similar. Yeah, literally the same thing. Interesting. Except now we gotta squat. You know what I'm saying? We gotta squat. So she's only red. I'm pretty sure Elliot is from the Imperial capital, Heimdall. If that's how I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it, but that's how I'm going to say it. Which is not too far up from here, but Reen and Laura are the farthest. Actually, Reen, Laura, and Elisa, they're all pretty far. Yep. So this will also give them an opportunity to like gather local knowledge, talk to the citizens, kind of see what their lives are like, the situation in Celdic. Because you also got to remember, right? If you put this into the context of things, one thing about Celdic is it's a market town that takes goods from various places. So you can see like a blending of cultures. And then also it's very close to Barrierhard. Barrierhard being a very heavy, noble area. And we have that conflict, right, between the Reformist and the Reformist faction and the Noble faction. So that's definitely going to play a role here in Celdic, as it has all this. Right, look at this. Like, you got nobles here. At least he looks like a noble because of the way he's dressed. He is a little older though. So you got nobles, we got commoners. We're close to Barrierhard. We get to talk to random people, and one of the reasons why I like this game, so if you're playing through, is you can have conversations with all these people. Like, it's pretty dope. And don't even the Grand Market music. Oh, that hits home, bro. The Grand Market music hits home. Yeah, so you could just like, if you're just playing, you could just wander around, talk to all these NPCs, and they're all like full-on conversations. They're not just like random BS. So when I play through this for the first time, I like really go through them. For this time, since it's my replay, I'm not really going to be doing that as much. But okay, what we got here? What do we got here? Who is this? A provincial army soldier. So, provincial meaning like he works for the regional nobles. So I think he works under Alberia's house. Like he's the Alberia provincial army. I believe that's what that means. So this is their guardhouse. If you don't have any business here, take your leave. Okay. So yeah, already. So we got not an imperial army. We have a provincial guard that works for a noble house. All right. So for the Crucian Empire, like not the Crucian Empire, the Crucian province, he works for them basically. Yo, the Celdic market music, ooh, so good, so good. Honestly, being at the marketplace is one of my favorite parts about this entire chapter. The music, the vibes, the people, the environment is all dope. Yep, Elliot, remember Elliot's music guy. If you watch the bonding event video, you know that he didn't really want to be in a military school. He wanted to do music, which is why he's also in that band, the band club. So Elisa, how about that date? Let's go to the Celdic market. Let's listen to some music, you feel me? The majority of my business... Okay, so he usually does business in Crossbell. Interesting. So even people from Crossbell come here. Okay, so you're not gonna sell me nothing? So yeah, you got like products, you got fresh produce, you got accessories, you got plates, like... It's like a market, a merchant's... This place is like a merchant's safe place, like their paradise. Oh, some equips? I have 400 Mira. Boy, I am rich. I am super rich. Yeah, no. So, anytime, because this is a no item run, anytime I get items, I'm just going to be tossing them. I can't sell them for Mira either. Like, I can't use them for any beneficial gain. So that's gonna... So I might have to be doing some grinding, but I'll probably do those off camera. Wait, isn't this guy... Yeah, he's Becky's father. So we actually... I don't think I've introduced Becky in my playthrough yet. But if you know her, you know she's a merchant. She's like a merchant type girl. She's good at selling stuff. That's her main thing. Next time we go back to the school, I'll probably talk to her just to put her on video. But their speech lingo is so confusing. Like the Tay, like I don't understand what that speech pattern is supposed to be. It's so annoying. So I believe this guy's setting up. Yep, he's setting up so that you can have conversations with each of the merchants. You can just wander around. Is that all? That's all you had to say? So I think I have to do something here, but I don't remember. More equips. These are honestly beginning game, they're not bad, but like for 900 Mira, like I'd rather spend my money on freaking accessories. Elliot's such a music nerd. So am I supposed to do anything here? Oh, I'm not actually supposed to do anything here. Okay, let me get out of here then. Where am I supposed to go? So it looks like I only have one explanation point. I am actually going to do the Celtic Chapel first. But before that... So we have the inn, the Weathercock Inn that we can heal at. The East Celtic Highway and the West Celtic Highway. So... Originally, I was gonna make it so that I can only use one heal. I was gonna make it so I can either use only one heal at either the East Highway or the West Highway. But I might just make it one each instead of either or, just because of how bad the first few videos have gone. But we'll see how it goes. But for sure, I can't use any of them twice. Except until the next day. So if the day resets, then I could use the inn again. Vice versa. But with this squad, like these two are pretty good supports, and then I got Elisa for that power. Like let's actually, let me get them linked up, and then do I want it like this? I want it like this. I kind of want it like that, honestly. Yeah, I think Elliot can't really take a hit. So I'm gonna put him in the corner in the back. Hopefully he doesn't take a hit. And then Elisa should have... Does Elisa have a revive? She does have a revive. This is gonna come very handy. It was another reason why I like her. As far as gameplay wise for strategy. Because that automatic recovery from KO is clutch, bruh. Alright, so we're gonna do the optional quest first. Because I think some interesting things happen in here. So basically, whoever arranged for Class 7 and arranged these field studies already talked to like the city of Celdic, and then so that way they could prepare quests for us. Which makes sense, because if we just showed up, then it wouldn't, like, you know, there wouldn't be any structure to it, there would be no point, like, we wouldn't have anything to do here, it would be a waste of time. So we're looking for medicine to help with the common cold. Is it like the flu season right now? Because, you know, in real life is kind of rough right now. We kind of need these herbs. So in this universe, the church has, I believe the church has, like the Septine Church has a lot of power. That's what they call it, Septine Church. So they have like a lot of knowledge, especially of like the Great Collapse that was mentioned by Van Dyke earlier, the Dark Ages, magic, cults, medicine. Like they have a lot of that kind of information that not the general public knows. And these like fathers, like archbishops, they all work with the Septine Church. That's sort of like the basic structure of it, I believe. If I'm mistaken, I'll correct myself eventually when the information comes across. But for right now, all we need to concern ourselves with is getting this medicine. We gotta help the people with the cold. Let's go. Wait, so we got some guards and we got a drunkard. What is this drunkard saying? More, so he's the officer. So basically, like they're he's the one in charge around these soldiers, and they're all from the provisional army from Crucian. Can't you tell we're in uniform? Yeah, Crucian Provisional Army. And you could even, like, their attitude, oh, so stuck up. They're supposed to be soldiers, like, come on, man. Yeah, so I kind of got ahead of it a little bit. I forgot to explain that this encounter happens. So, Provisional Army is their military forces for each individual province. So like, remember Elliot was saying earlier, or like pretty much everyone in class 7 during the introduction part of things, that there's four great houses of nobles. There's Yus's family, and then there's 3 others, and each of the 4 owns area. So each area or province has their own army. And then the imperial government, like the imperial capital, has their own army for themselves. Right, see, imperial army. So there's like a government army, and then there's a provincial army. So that's even more of a split. Okay, can you get out of our way now, please? Ridiculous. Like, was that necessary? You could see our freaking uniforms. Yep, Yus's family, the Alberias. This is the only one I know. Like, I don't know any of the other ones by a heart, just because, you know, Yus's. Plus, they just mentioned Celdics and Crucian. Yeah, if we stay in their way, they're going to say they're going to not like us one bit and interrupt our activities is an understatement. All right, so we are supposed to go to some farmhouse to get the.
風車がたくさんどうだっていいわね。癒される光景だな。
Limo, give me a quartz, come on. Actually, that's useful. The reason why I'm smashing those boxes, even though I can't use items, That's another reason why I love Laura, like as a character in this game, because some of her melees on the field like actually stun the enemy. Even though you hit them from the front, like they still stun. That is so handy. So yeah, like I was saying, the reason why I smash those boxes, even though I can't use any items, is so I can get some seven. I actually don't want to go up. I'll go here. Oh, that's actually pretty damn good damage. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Just in case they don't go to sleep. So even though it's like extra time. Oh, I almost had my heart almost stopped right there. Oh my goodness. So as I was about to say before Laura almost freaking fainted, is that I like changing the links between, like, depending on how the imbalancing works to maximize damage output. When you're playing on like the easy or normal mode, like that doesn't really matter at all, honestly. But once you get to like Nightmare and specifically like what I'm doing with the no items, any extra damage helps. Yeah. Nice. Come on, give me a quartz. Oh yes, so this is what I needed. This quartz right here when I was going through that struggle at the old schoolhouse during Reen's 3-day quest. The last, that's the one where you can fukats, where you can revive. I am golden now. Okay, let's do this. I got reviving, I've got healing, I've got melee damage, and I got, dude, I'm ready. This squad is pretty balanced. Oh yeah, so I equipped Soulblur to Reen. Soulblur, it's pretty good. Has a 30% chance to faint. Okay, so this is the crap that I was talking about, Blessed Arrow. It's a AoE, so I could, like, if everyone's in this circle, I could target all 3 of them, except for her, so it only doesn't apply to her, but it could be for all 3 of these characters. And it gives HP healing and the CP. It's pretty good.
行くぞ。
マイせい。
僕の番だね。任せてちょうだい。みんな大丈夫？ここは農家のようだな。
Is this a farmhouse? We are finally at the farmhouse. Alright, I believe... Are we here for a herb or the bear claw? I can't remember. Oh, carrots. Okay, that makes more sense because we're at a farmhouse. Duh. We want some vegetables. I mean, I guess I can. Thank you, sir. Because they're freshly grown, probably. Interesting. So they're that high quality carrots. Because, you know, if you get something in the Imperial family, even if it's just as simple as food, it needs to be top notch. Imperial family meaning the royal family, like the princess, the prince, stuff like that. King, queen, you know. Alright, so I am going to... I'm going to cut straight into the Grand Market. I will see you guys there in a matter of seconds. Okay, so on the way to the Grand Market, I did do a few matches. Managed to grind up about a level. Almost fainted one time, but it was only with the Lisa, so it's not that big a deal. Yes, I'd like some bear claws, please. If you have a donut too, that would be nice, you know? I wouldn't mind some munchies right now. They are flown into... Interesting, okay. Yeah, so you can see like the goods in the marketplace come from the Grand Market in Celdic come from various areas. Like there's even, remember that one guy's from Crossbell? Like that's not even from the Empire. I mean, thank you, but these are just getting tossed. I'm sorry. You should really have just kept them to yourself. Like, I'm pretty sure you had a patient that could have used these. Alright guys, I'm actually going to end the video here. I have been recording for quite a while and I don't want to make it too long for you to watch. So I hope you guys liked the way I did the video this time. I felt like even though I did talk and narrate, it was a lot more, I had a lot more purpose rather than just saturating the video full of my voice. I hope you guys like this method better. If you liked the way I did it before this video, please let me know in the comments section so I know that I should go back to them. I hope you all have a nice day. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.